Hi, my name is Genetega and I'm the founder and CEO at Gricd. Recently, we started some work with the National Primary Healthcare Development Agency where we were able to help them track the 4.2 million doses of the Moderna vaccines being given to the Nigerian government through the COVAX facility from the United States of America. The importance of the work we were doing was to ensure that vaccines being delivered to the states were being delivered under the right conditions, and also if there were any excursions, we were going to advise each state on what the next step to take was. And basically what we were doing was we issued data loggers, real-time data loggers, which we call the modes. They are put inside each of the boxes that are being transported to every state, and then we are able to monitor each of the boxes in an entire batch as they're being transported from one place to another, monitoring information such as the temperature, the moisture levels, as well as the location of the vaccine per time. While the vaccines were on the road or in the air, we were able to monitor them using the enterprise software which we give to our customers to interact with their hardware products. And on that platform, you're able to monitor in real time the location, moisture levels, as well as temperature conditions of the products that are being transported. But beyond that, you're also able to create like alarms for excursions, meaning if a threshold is exceeded, then it could send a notification and SMS alert to respective parties, advising them on what next or what step to take to ensure that the vaccine isn't lost. Beyond that, we're also able to calculate things like rate of change, MKT on the platform to ensure that the vaccines that are being distributed are in best conditions. And if there are any issues, these individuals are advised, or individuals on the state level are advised on what next step to take to ensure that they get the best out of it, of what they receive. The moat and the software technology are relevant to a lot of other sectors which we've seen, but particularly for healthcare and agriculture. The products today are not just used for vaccine distribution, but their applications in other distributions such as sample that's been collected from the last mile being transported to the laboratories, organ transfer, and even in agriculture we've seen applications such as warehouse storage monitoring, the day-old chicks temperature monitoring as well, because they're also all these products are very sensitive to temperature, humidity, as well as you want to know where their locations in case of theft or things like that. I think the Nigerian government demonstrated high level of quality assurance by making use of a real-time monitoring system. They could have made use of a data logger, which would probably be like an after-the-fact type of technology where, when the products land, then you can read the temperature, but by that time, things may have gone wrong. But with the real-time monitoring system, they were able to see, products where they were at every point in time. They were also able to see what the storage conditions were. And with this, they were able to advise each state on what next step to take, and they demonstrated high levels of professionalism, both at the federal and both on the state level, to ensure that the products that were being delivered are, were in top-notch quality at the end of the day. I think I would advise that as many people as possible take, the vaccines, because once you have one person unvaccinated, then you have a breeding ground for another variant, which may be worse than the Delta variant. So the faster we're able to, immunize more people, I think the faster we're able to kind of draw a curtain on this whole horrible pandemic that is ongoing.